Ladies and gentlemen, American Cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. It is Friday. I'm casual. Well, I'm casual most days. All right, let's get right with it. Bidenomics isn't working, folks. Inflation is worse than they thought. The economy's bad. Look out. Also, in other news, I did a Facebook Live about this. It's clear as day Trump is going to win immunity. How far it goes, who knows, but it's certainly going to protect him in the cases that he has existing. Clarence Thomas started right out of the gate in the immunity argument yesterday, explaining about other presidents have been involved in some coups. He nailed them. Chief Justice Roberts asked an important question. Would immunity cover a bribe? I would hope it doesn't cover a bribe. Southwest Airlines is closing their operations, laying off 2,000 employees at 4 airports. Southwest Airlines has been a strong airline. That tells you how bad things are. Liberty University went the other direction of the protest. This Christian university had a prayer service that was peaceful. And remember, folks, when the Tea Party had their big shebang in Washington, D.C., no garbage, no fights, no nothing. For 2 years straight at the Patriots Day Freedom Fest that I host, no garbage, no fights, no nothing. Only the left gives you this crazy stuff. Barr, mocked by Trump. He says he's going to remove the nickname lethargic. Barr has no place else to go. He has to endorse Trump. Trump accepted it not very well. All right, Trump visits the New York City union workers. The union workers love him. Meta shares dropped. Why? Because all the little goofy stuff that old Zuckerberg wanted to do is drain cash. Harvey Weinstein won a 4-3 decision in the Court of Appeals. By the way, he's still getting convicted anywhere and everywhere. He's going to stay in jail. He'll get reconvicted. He doesn't get off because of this. He'll just get tried again and lose again. So everybody's all excited about Harvey Weinstein getting out of jail. He's not. Baltimore Bridge, since the collapse yesterday, the first cargo ship went through. World War II would have been the next day. All right, Harris's Secret Service. Somebody had to get removed. It was a big fight. Apparently some mental issue. I figured they would assign all Secret Service agents with mental issues to guard Kamala Harris. All right. Sentencing on the Confederate flag guy leading the charge January 6th. He got the book slammed at him. A Jewish professor has been barred. They said it's to protect him. This is the Columbia Jewish professor. After a rally, he roasted AOC. Larry Nassar, you can't make this up. The government failing to investigate the FBI. They're paying $138 million to his victims that he touched improperly. Where's the government paying anything to Durrani victims who had unnecessary spine surgeries and they didn't protect these people from Durrani? This is unbelievable. All right, Burger King closing down a bunch of restaurants. That's how bad it is. Oceanside Pier in California caught on fire. That's bad. USC commencement ceremony canceled. All the crazies are canceling graduations. All right, a new poll. 2/3 of Americans want illegal immigrants sent back home. Rough landing, Boeing. It's apparently Lufthansa or whatever they call airlines had a Boeing plane that bounced off the runway at LAX. Apparently it was a test run. I guess it must be a new plane. Vanderbilt Chancellor Daniel DeMeyer. Nothing to do with free speech. He's cracking down on protests. See the difference? What school it is, how they handle it. And Trump says Pecker has been very nice. As his first witness. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Don't be a pecker or a rank-scented, worse-bodied harlot like Jamie Spindley, who beat me in chess today in a miserable fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Local News. Bora Bora Nails. They tried to burn down their competitor, got sentenced to 4 years. That couple just said, well, let's burn down our competitor. Jonathan Hussing, 26, sad, was the biker that was hit and killed by a charter bus at Martin Luther King Boulevard. So sorry for the loss for that family and friends. Treetop Grocery. All right, Donald Donatelli and Angela Schweitzer are the ones that threw the Molotov cocktail to burn down Treetop Grocery. They're facing federal charges. Nurses that were hurt in this medical copter crash are suing, as they should. Can you imagine being in a helicopter and crashing? much less a medical helicopter. And Kentucky lawmakers, led by Russell Coleman, Attorney General, are moving. It's been banned for 15 years of the death penalty in Kentucky. They want to remove it. I say, let's get rid of the death penalty. And Beshear's latest poll, he's the most popular Democratic governor in the country. That ain't saying much. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.
Hi folks, Jamie Spindley here with Eric Deters World News. Today's headlines. Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry steps down with ongoing violence, signaling potential for a new government. Over 120 inmates escaped from a Nigerian prison due to rain damage. Authorities launched a massive manhunt, expressing concern over some prisoners being dangerous. And a fire on an oceanside pier in San Diego contained by firefighters. No injuries reported. Everyone on and around the pier are safe. That's all we have for today. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see you all Monday. Cheers.
Well, the big sports news is the NFL draft. First round was last night. Caleb Williams went first. That was not unexpected at all. And the Chicago Bears, I just tell you right now, I got a bad feeling about Caleb Williams. Jaden Daniels went second to Washington Commanders. Drake May went to the Patriots. Marvin Harrison Jr., the great wide receiver, Iowa State, went to Arizona. The San Diego Chargers picked Joe Alt, the offensive tackle from Notre Dame, protecting good old Josh Herbert. Malik Neighbors, great wide receiver out of LSU, goes to the New York Giants. Some other interesting picks here. Michael Penix Jr. went to the Falcons. They just signed Cousins. J.J. McCarthy from Michigan went to Minnesota. That was a great pick by them, and he's staying up at the Northeast. Those that have wondered, the Cincinnati Bengals got Amarius Mims from Georgia, a great offensive tackle. And Tyler Gooten from Oklahoma went to the Cowboys. I want to comment about some things about the draft, though, which I thought were funny. And I'd like to share them with you here. Well, I'm going to find it right here. Roger Goodell. I never cared for Roger Goodell, but I have to give him props. He goes out there knowing he's going to get booed. He gets booed every year, and he goes out there and does his thing. And I thought Detroit did a great job hosting. They brought out some of their superstars. It was great to see Megatron. Really good stuff. Eminem came out. He helped kick it off. I was wondering where Kid Rock was. I thought it was funny that these guys who are going to be rich as hell now are all wearing dark sunglasses inside. I don't get it. I'm so happy for the parents and the families. Here's some group that I feel sorry about the NFL draft, the girlfriends. Nobody is probably more nervous than the girlfriends because they're like, am I going to lose my man now that he's going to be rich and famous? I'm sure some of these college romances will make it and some will fall. The number of people in the war room cracked me up, like 50 people from the team to pick one person. It's like, really? And then I feel sorry for the people sitting in the green room. I love the people who chose to watch it at home with their families and friends. That's what I would do. All right, now, other big story. The Reds lost yesterday at a day game for the Philadelphia Phillies, lost 5-0. They are now on the road. They're going to play the Rangers tonight in Texas. NBA, NHL playoffs are in full swing. Embiid, 50 points. Comeback win against the Knicks. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, American Cheer Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Pop Culture. Actress Sophia Bush opened up, and I took it from this column. They used the word queer. I thought you couldn't use the word queer anymore. I thought you had to be gay. Sophia Bush. Emma Stone, you ready for this? She doesn't want to be called Emma anymore. All her close friends call her Emily. So you all are on notice now. Next time you see Emma Stone, Jamie Spindley, will you make sure you call her Emily instead of Emma?
I will. I did last night when I called her.
All right. Anne Hathaway says that, this is kind of sick, that when she'd go up to some of these casting calls, they wanted to see if there was a connection, and she'd have to make out with 10 different guys to see who she had the connection with. That's awful. That's sick. Hollywood. Luke Grimes says Yellowstone shooting for the second half of the season, which was 2 years ago, is going to start soon. Meghan Markle's selling jam now. Who's going to buy? I'm sticking with Smuckers. All right, this Saturday's White House Correspondents' Dinner. Of course, this is always usually fun, but you watch, nobody will pick on old Joe Biden. Why? Because they're all a bunch of rank-scented, worst-bodied harlots. The Spindley picked Shakespeare of the day. The names that I'm allowed to call him because he's a Brit that I can't say on even my show. But that's what he is.